Hello there and welcome back. In this video, we will talk about how to create real estate business using Wix. So if you're into real estate business or say selling or buying properties, then this video is for you. So this is the Wix website. If you don't know who they are, then through their platform, you can create website without limits, and that's for free. Of course, there are options that you can upgrade yourself to a pricing option, but you can always use it for free as well. So how to get started? To get started with them, you can click on the Get Started button on the top right hand side, and which will take you to this form. As you can see, you can just enter your email address, password, and sign up. And from there, it will take you to the through this series of questions to build up your website. So when I say start your real estate business, I mean to say you can create a website surrounding it, and you can develop your business. You can increase the audience and everything. Having a website for your business is always a good option. So you could start with it, and it will ask you all the related questions to create your website. Now, if you already have an account with Wix, for let's say for other website of yours, then you can always click on login, which should take you to the dashboard of it. And this is how the dashboard would look like. In here, you would be able to manage all your different sites. But let's say you do not have an account with Wix, or if you do have an account with Wix, in that case, you can click on create a new site. So when you click on it, it will ask you some series of questions. Now, the same series of question would be asked when you will click on sign up from this button, the get started button. So all these questions that you will be seeing here, the same question will be there. So you can just follow along and enter what we're about to enter. So what kind of websites are you creating? So in our case, it will be real estate. You can write it on your side as well. And when you write it, you will see some options from here like real estate agent, consultant, developer, agency, consulting agency. So whatever is your case, you can select the option accordingly. But I'm going to go with real estate landing page since that's what our focus is. And then you can click on next after selecting. So first you write, and then you can select from the drop down and then click on next and wait for the next page to appear. What's the name of your business? So if you already have a business, if you're starting for the first time, ensure you give a name to your business. So I'm going to call real properties. So let's say this is the name of my business. In your case, whatever it is, you can give the name and just click on next thereafter. And then wait for it to give you some more option. So these are the options that you can choose from. So it says, what do you want to add to your website? So here you're trying to create a website using Wix. It's asking you, what would you like to have on your website? A chat box, online store, forms, booking, events, blog, all these amazing stuff that you can add. But just for the video purpose, I'm going to go with the form, and let's just remove chat. You can to enable any of these functionality on your website, you can tick mark it accordingly and then click on next. So when you click on next, it should take you to the next screen, and that will be the screen where you can decide which route you want to go with. You have an option to begin with a template. That means Wix has a very high number of templates that you can decide from, examples that are available. You could pick, you can modify, and you can publish your site accordingly, or you let Wix create the site and do everything for you. And I know this option seems intimidating, so you could always go with this option. Otherwise, you can always click on begin with the template, and you can just choose a template. So that's the option that we will go with. So I can click here, begin with the template, and then it should take me to the template library. And this is the template library. And since I have selected my category of the website as real estate category, that's why I'm seeing the result accordingly. So whatever selection you have made earlier in the questionnaires, you will see the recommendations accordingly. So all the templates you can look, you can see which one is more likable to your need. And let's say if you want to preview it, for example, I want to preview this one, I can click on view. And what this will do, this will take me to the website, the preview of it, that how would it look like if I use this template. So this is how the website would look like. And it's pretty neat. Like, think of it this way: without the coding knowledge, you're creating a professional looking website like this. That's really something amazing. Now, this is how it would look like on desktop, but if you click on the cell phone sign, this is how it would look like on small devices like cell phone. It's loading, so you can wait for it to load. As you can see, it looks pretty amazing. It's responsive, and you're getting it all for free. So let's say if you like it, again, you can go back to the desktop. You can see how it looks like. And if you like it, if you want to use it, you can click on edit the site. Now, what this will do, this will take you to the website editor. You will see all the amazing options, like you can make modification into the designing of the website, the fonts and everything that you would be able to modify yourselves. It's fully customizable. However, when you click on edit, it will take a few seconds to load up the editor, probably from few seconds to a few minutes, so you can wait for it to load. Okay, so it has been loaded. Now this is the editor of the website. This is our website. You see, we would be able to modify all this section. But before that, let's look at the controller. So if you hover over the left side options, we got add elements. Now, what is elements? Think of it this way. What is website? Website is a collection of web pages. What is web pages? Web pages are the collection of web elements. So all you see, this text here, this form, these are nothing but elements. So if you like to add any element, you could click here and you can add elements. If you like to add any section, so we got this as a section, this is the navigation section, then this is another section, and at the end we got the footer section. So all these sections you could add, you can even add more sections than what's already available. From here you can add more pages. That means, as I said, website is a collection of multiple pages, so you can click here, you can add pages, you can design your site, you can add more apps, and you can even add your business information here and media, and of course you can manage the content accordingly. So let's say we are here but we want to have a quick edit. We can click here, we can click on quick edit, and we whatever quick edit that we want to do, we can do that. But let's say, for example, that we wanted to update the name, because Royal Oaks is not the name of our business, so we want to update it. So we can just click on this section. Now you see the section got selected, and since we wanted to update the name, we can double click here, and you see now we can make the changes. So in the first line I can write real, or let's write in caps, and then properties. So this way you can update, and you see it's like, okay, I might want to change the font size of it, so I can just select this part and then I can make the change from this control. So let's give the size of 70. So like that, you can do all this amazing changes to any of the text that you desire, the from color to styling to font size, everything. And not just that, if you like, you can click on this font. As you can see, the element got selected, and you can just again click on this font, change design, and whatever design you want to go with, you can just make the changes accordingly. So it's pretty customizable, all the options that you see here. Now, if you are satisfied with this section, you can scroll down to the next section, and this is a paragraph you might want to write about your business. You can double click here and you can edit the paragraph as well, edit text or create AI text as well. So whatever you like, you can explore these options and make changes to the page. Now, this page is a home page that we're making changes to, but let's say you want to add more to it. Let's say you want to add more elements to it. Then how do you do that? You click on add element from the left hand side, and let's say you wanted to add a video to it, so you can click on video and music and go with any of these options. Let's say you wanted to add a single video upload, so this one you can just drag and you can click on it and you can drag and drop to that. So sometimes, it will take some times. If it might not work, you can click on the elements again and you can drop it. So in our case, it's exactly the same example. So you click on add elements again, and you can select this and drag and drop. As you see, now I can drag and drop it. But when I did it, it's kind of overlapping with this and this section. So I can click on this section, and you see, I can even change the sizing to it if to my liking. So for example, I wanna just move it a bit down. See, I can do it this way. So this way, my footer section went down. Now I can just change and I can put my video in here. And if I wanted the background to be changed as well, I can do that. So whatever way I like, I can make changes to my website accordingly. So let's say if I'm fine with the video this way, I can do that. Similar to that, I can add more elements to it as well. And I know, like, adding elements and making these changes may be way too much for you sometimes. So you can just play around with all the elements, all the functionalities, and go slow. Probably go with one section at a time. First, you take navigation, update all the information. Then you take this section, update all the information. So take one section at a time and update the information accordingly. If you don't like any section, you can always click click on it, and you can also delete the section accordingly. So when you click on it, you should get the control on the side. You can click on more action. You can even delete the section if you like. So this is how you can modify your home page, or any page for the matter. But let's say if you wanted to modify other page of your website, how do you do that? So you have to look at this side where it says page home, and when you click here, you would be able to see more pages to it. But for our website, we're only seeing home page. And why is that? Because we opted for the landing page, and landing page is basically just one page. That doesn't mean we cannot add more page. Let's say we want to add more page. In that case, we can click on manage pages, and in here we can click on add page. Now this will give us an option. What kind of page do we want to add? Let's say we want to add contact page. I click on contact, and I should be able to see the example of it. Of course, it's going to take a few seconds, and it will provide me the example that I can select, and I can create the page accordingly. So sometimes it may take from like 2 seconds to 10 seconds. We can wait for it to load, and as you see, it got loaded. Now I have an option to preview, or I can add page. Let's say I like the basic design, or let's say I like this design and I want to add this one. I can click on add page, and what this will do, this will add that specific design. It will add a page first, and then it will add that specific design. As you can see, adding your page. Again, it will take a few seconds. So when you're designing your website with Wix, the first thing you have to keep is patience. And you see, it was able to design and create the page for me. All right, so it seems like I have been logged out. So let me log in again. So now I see contact us page, and I'm directly being redirected to contact section here. So now I can see contact. I can update any information in here. I can even update the field name and everything. And if I'm satisfied with it, then great. Like I can move on and I can publish. But what if I want to add more apps to it? That I can click on here. Okay, this option, add apps. And what this will allow me to do, this will allow me to pick many apps that's available on Wix. And sometimes you may get like messages like this. You can always click on OK, and this should provide us a list of the apps that we can integrate to our website. So we got social media icons, so we can integrate comments, online stores. So we can just explore what kind of apps that we can add, and depending on our plan with Wix, we would be able to add that specific applications within our website. So let's say if you like social media icons, you can click on it and add it. And what this will do, this will just add social media icons on your website, specifically on the contact page. But let's say you like it and you have made all the changes that's needed, after giving enough time and enough creativity, and you want to publish it. Then how do you do that? Before publishing it, you can even connect your domain. So for example, you see here, connect your domain. So you can click here and you would be able to connect your domain accordingly. But let's say you're already connected to domain, then you can click on publish. When you click on publish here, it will show you that, see, you can connect your own customized domain. You click here and connect, just use it. Otherwise, you go with the free wix.com domain, and the free one would look something like this. It will have your account name, .wixsite.com, and then the real property. So I can click on continue. In your case, you can also do that. If you wanted to go with the free one, you can wait for it to load. Okay, so when you click on save and continue, you would see something like this. It says your site is saved. When you publish, the following will be your domain. So you can edit it if you like, or you can just click on done. You can even design your own logo and just have it updated. But let's say if I click on done, then see, it's getting published, and it is currently being published. I can click on view site, and this will be the URL of my website. And this is how the website would look like. It's still loading, as you can see, real properties and all this information that I've updated, it's all would be here, even the video that I have created or I have just uploaded. So it's up to you how you design it. And it's professional looking website. Who can say that you can create such a website without having a coding knowledge or without having a developer? This is so amazing. You can create amazing website like this. You can move around to different pages and explore that how it looks like. Again, these elements are something that you can always modify. So the one thing you might notice is the banner, and whenever you're using the free subscription with Wix, this banner would appear. And I know it may be irritating. You might not want to have it for your business. You can always upgrade your site with Wix. As you can see, there's an option to upgrade. When you upgrade it, so this way the banner that's coming will not be coming, but since you're using the free version, you will see this banner and your audience will also see it. Now the other thing to bring to attention is contact. So for example, if I go to contact, you may feel like, what if someone fills the information? Will I get notified? Will I get some information? Of course you will. So let's say I have added the name, first name John, last name Doe, and the email address and the messages. Hi. So let's say someone comes to your website and they fill the information, whatever the query they got for your business, they can fill it and they will see this message, thanks for submitting. And how do you get it? So for that, you have to go to the portal again. We can click on go to dashboard, and what this will do, this will take us to the admin portal of Wix, where we would be able to see any form that's being submitted, any messages that being sent through our website to us. Again, to the get to the admin panel, it will take some time to load because Wix has too many applications there and too much is going on in the backend. So that's why it usually takes a few seconds to load up the information. So in here, as you can see, there's a notification. If I click on notification, I can see there's a form being submitted. So I can click on your friend. That's the form being submitted. And it's here. So I can click on it more. And as you can see, John, the email address, and the message hi. So this is how any contact information or any information being submitted to the form, I would be able to see it within my admin panel on Wix. So that's how you can create a website for your estate business, and you can even attach a domain to it. But I understand, what if you wanted to connect the domain and you don't know, like, where can you find an affordable price domain? That's when Namecheap come into picture. So you can go to their website, which is namecheap.com, and you can explore many domain for your business and just buy the domain from here and connect it through your Wix site, again through the admin portal that you have for Wix. So in here, you can go to the site settings and just connect your domain through it. So I hope this video was helpful to you and will help you in creating a website for your real estate business. So ensure you like the video, click on the bell icon, and subscribe to the channel so that any video we create, you get notified for the same. Thanks for watching.